Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here, man. So the mighty Christian Wood has finally got signed by an NBA franchise, that being the Los Angeles Lakers. And it seems like, Christian Wood can't have it both ways. He either wants to get paid or he wants to be a hype beast. But he can't be both here, man, because, a few seasons ago, he was given a gracious chance on the Detroit Pistons, showed out for a season. Then he hightailed it to the Houston Rockets to join up Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Then as soon as he got there, they're like, all right, well, screw this guy. Let's, go to different teams. And then, the Rockets are pretty solid now, man. I would actually, Christian Wood wouldn't be on good than the Rockets now, man. But regardless, they didn't work out. Where else has he been? Oh, he's on the Mavericks. Didn't really work out there either. Then he wanted a lot of money, I think, and nobody wants to pay it to him, man. But the Lakers got him for like $2. Fantastic. Right? So now you get to be a hype beast on the Lakers, be a role player, kind of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and it's going to be a good fit. I can kind of see it maybe being like, if he embraces the role like a Lakers Brook Lopez, man. You got to play like a Lakers Brook Lopez, man. Yep. All right, let's get it.
This was LeBron
Flight Mike, by the way.
Talking about Wood.
Ladies and gentlemen, free agency started on July 1st, 2023.
Wow, that was over 2 months ago.
You would think that all the big roster transactions
Bro, it's September?
were made in the NBA. But there's a big one here, late, right now, in the middle of the night. Your boy and his editor are still up grinding for you guys. So before we get to the content, we're doing a huge giveaway on Instagram. We're going to be giving away codes
NBA 2K.
to
You don't think I should get it?
to any of my
Maybe bring
Instagram
back the other
followers,
Crispy Flakes
Snapchat
channel,
followers.
Crispy
And if
Flakes
I fail
2K,
the
call
way
it
I
that or
failed
something.
giving away Madden codes, we're going to be giving
See.
away the cash equivalents to the price of that game. So about $70, 210 of my
$700?
Now we get all that out of the way.
For 2K24? After all that VC you spend on it. All right. Let's get him, man. Zion looking thick in that intro. You mean Shaq looking skinny. Yes, sir, man. Greatest news source right here in all sports.
What's going on, everybody? If you compare this year to last year, the Los Angeles Lakers had one roller coaster of a year. I mean, this time last year, we were discussing trading Russell Westbrook for a package centered around Miles Turner and Buddy Hield. We were discussing potentially
that would have been a great fit still.
First-round picks in order for this to go down. As the season went on, the Los Angeles Lakers would face off against the Dallas Mavericks during Christmas time. And during that very game, Christian Wood would drop 30 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists.
He's a bucket. Like, just don't really lead to winning.
12 of 17 from the field. Clearly, this was a team that needed some help. And if you fast forward to the trade deadline, Rob Pelinka
pick and pop, pick and roll,
made this Los Angeles Lakers roster. Out went Russell Westbrook. The contract that seemed untradeable got traded away. In addition to Kendrick Nunn, Juan Toscano Anderson, Damian Jones, Thomas Bryant, Patrick Beverly, a 2029 Lakers second-round pick, the less favorable of a 2028 Washington/Lakers second-round pick, and they did give up a 2027 first-round pick, but it was top 4 protected. In return, the Lakers got D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, Devon Reed, Mo Bamba, and 2 second-round picks from the Los Angeles Clippers. Obviously, this all went down in different trades, but I just wanted to get you guys up to speed as fast as I could. The result was the Lakers being a team that went from potentially squandering LeBron James' extended prime to being one of the greatest comeback stories, squandering LeBron
Trey Kill. Okay.
Originally, the Lakers had to overcome the fact that LeBron James had trouble staying on the basketball court. He was injured, so the supporting cast picked up the slack, and it was enough for the Los Angeles Lakers to sneak into the play-in. And following a victory versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Lakers will be one of many teams that surprised many of us during the NBA playoffs. Of course, the Miami Heat were
apparently Austin Reeves is like the greatest player of all time. What I've been hearing this offseason.
The Western Conference Finals, and we're looking like a formidable opponent until the eventual NBA champion Denver Nuggets would sweep them in the Western Conference Finals. Which, to be honest, I felt like was a very incredible achievement, considering the fact that this is a team that shouldn't have even been in the playoffs to begin with. And after constructing
they got 4-0'd.
a team that barely played with one another during the trade
Why are
deadline,
Laker fans talking so much this offseason, though? I don't get it.
Finals. In my opinion, that was a huge victory. But LeBron James definitely caused some Laker fans to panic when he said this following the Western Conference Finals.
I got a lot to think about, to be honest.
He wasn't going anywhere. He's trying to get some players on his team.
And just for me personally, going forward with the game of basketball, Got a lot to think about.
No, you
But there was a
don't.
little bit of a conflict within the Lakers organization. What direction do you go in from here?
That was an
Kyrie
SU
Irving
pass,
was about
so-
to be a free agent. Many of us were thinking that the Los Angeles Lakers might try to bring back LeBron James' old partner in crime. I was able to win a championship.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for that just for
Cavaliers with
entertainment
them. Were they
purposes.
gonna opt for that, or were they going to opt for continuity, which is what Rob Pelinka said almost immediately in his exit interview.
Our intentions are to keep our core of young guys together, and I think we saw incredible growth and achievement by Rui, Austin. I could go down the list. Vando, D'Lo. We have a lot of great
LeBron
young
James.
players, and we want to do our best to fit the puzzle together.
Well, we got our answer shortly after. It was a mixed bag of both, if we're being honest. When free agency opened its floodgates, the Los Angeles Lakers announced that they were signing Taurean Prince, which I thought was a remarkable decision. You're adding a fantastic 3-and-D player next to LeBron James and Anthony
Yeah, he's got a lot of
Davis.
wings on that
Ideal.
team.
What are they going to do next? Are they going to keep Dennis Schroeder? No, they're going to sign Gabe Vincent
Love that
instead of him
signing.
on a 3-year, $33 million deal. Player that could start for the Lakers unless if they bring back D'Angelo Russell, which they did the very next day on a bargain of a contract, might I add. The Lakers would do a fantastic job bringing back.
that's a good
Rui
deal. Wow, we got him on
Hachimura
2
on a
years?
3-year, $51 million contract, signing the high upside Cam Reddish on a 2-year deal. The very next day, they would announce that they were signing Jackson Hayes as well. In addition to announcing the one player that was the biggest threat to leave, that was Austin Reeves. The Los Angeles Lakers were able to bring him back.
They are a
on
deeper team. I
4-year,
just don't know if they got the star
$56
power. And I know they got
contract.
LeBron
Once
and
they were
AD, but
successful in extending Austin Reeves, I officially
know.
decided the Lakers had an A+
know.
on their offseason. I mean, the fact that they opted for continuity as opposed to chasing big name stars and then filling the rest of their bench with past their prime veteran minimum players, in my opinion, was a W. But there was one thing Laker fans noticed upon the conclusion, the unofficial conclusion of free agency, and that's the fact that the Lakers still had a roster spot available. And many of us were speculating
who's
were they
getting
going to
benched
pursue.
then? I feel like all those
Well,
guys can
you
play.
see, a lot of Laker fans wanted Christian Wood to be added to this team. You know, the guy that destroyed the Lakers during Christmas time for 30 points. And Christian Wood's character arc has been a very interesting one. I mean, after having a 21 point per game season.
I think the Lakers lineup needs to be this, and I think defensively, and I say this with Christian Wood as part of the team, could be pretty dangerous. But I'm thinking if you go D'Lo, Reeves, LeBron, Anthony Davis at the 4, and Christian Wood at the 5. But offensively, Christian Wood spreads things out. Defensively, AD handles the best, of the front court players. You also got LeBron up in there too, lengthy. I like it. I don't know. It's got good potential. And you got that bench unit with you got Gabe, good hustle player. You got Rui. You got Cam Reddish. Pretty solid.
Although he only played in 41 games, and then another season where he averaged.
I would
18
low-key
points
bring
per
D'Lo
game for
off the
Houston
bench, though, and
Rockets.
start Gabe
The
Vincent.
Dallas Mavericks figured that Christian Wood was their missing piece. He'd be the next
Make him
puzzle
Ginobili.
that they would plug in to this Luka Doncic experiment, trying to get Luka as many teammates as they possibly can to try to figure out which teammate would work best with Luka. So last year, the Dallas
They didn't have
Mavericks
enough
traded
defense.
for him. And Christian Wood didn't necessarily.
Like, who's
have
gonna help
the most
Dwight
success
Powell?
there. His numbers dwindled a little bit. He still shot 38% from 3. He just wasn't the piece that they were hoping for Luka Doncic. And he was coming off of the bench. So it was a little bit of a downgrade in his role. So obviously, when he had the opportunity, he was going to leave. Although the timing was fairly unfortunate because if he
Solid
was in the
pass.
right position and put up another
That's that Pistons
20
connection
per
with
game
Bullocks.
season and showed that he could be one of those starting caliber type players on a team that's contending for a championship, his fortunes would have been significantly different. He'd be signing a way different type of contract now. But now Christian Wood is in a very similar situation
All right,
as to what
Christian.
Dennis Schroeder was in when he originally declined the Los Angeles Lakers contract extension in 2021. He is trying to prove himself to another team.
Yeah, he got paid by the
right
Raptors.
team that can make the most of his skill set and try to potentially win a championship at the same time. So Christian Wood waited and waited and waited to really see where the holes are for each and every team. Bear in mind, he's making a huge sacrifice here. He needs to figure out what team would be the perfect team for his skill set so he can make sure that he doesn't have to sign a below average contract again. So what team would that be? Well, we found out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, according to Adrian Wojnarowski, the Los Angeles Lakers have officially agreed to terms with Christian Wood on a 2-year contract. The deal is
player option. I like that for him.
$5.7 million. One of the years is technically a player option. So in year
they
one,
got Jared Vanderbilt.
Bobby Marks,
Man, this
Christian
team's got
Wood
too
is gonna
much
get
depth. I didn't know that was a
2.7
bad thing, but it's like there's the Hayes don't really got to play. You got still got Mo Bamba also. Yeah, Vanderbilt. I like Vanderbilt a lot, but I don't know. You know what? I kind of like Vanderbilt playing next to Christian Wood also.
$7 million
I don't know. We'll see.
in 2024 to 2025. His player
Maybe Rui
option
should
is
start.
gonna be for $3
No,
million.
you got to play center. You don't like
This gives
that.
Christian Wood the opportunity to opt back in with the Lakers in the event that he has a bad year one, or if he gets injured. And if he has a remarkable year and some team is,
I think he's
going
gonna
to
average
pay him
20
a
and 10.
significant amount of money, something similar to what happened to Malik Monk last offseason, then he has the flexibility to do that. And I think this is a home run play for Christian Wood, because what were Los Angeles Laker fans saying all offseason long? The one thing that they were missing the most is a reliable center. I mean, of course, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Mo
might play
Bamba.
some
Wish he
center,
could have been.
but we know ideally Anthony Davis likes to play the 4 position. And in those situations, the next man up was either going to be Jackson Hayes or Jared Vanderbilt. Wasn't necessarily ideal for the Los Angeles Lakers. So this is a remarkable opportunity for Christian Wood, because not only is he going to be potentially at some
I love that right there. Exactly how they use him.
I can envision him
Pick and roll, pick and pop all the
starting
time.
five, because the Lakers were doing a lot of tinkering last year, if you think about it. But not only does Christian Wood have an opportunity to do that, but in addition to that, he'll get so many wide open looks.
Yep.
This is one of the best constructed teams I've ever seen from the Los Angeles Lakers. It's the perfect combination of role players, 3-and-D players. Almost everyone on
Type
this
of team I would use in
can
NBA
shoot.
2K,
we're talking
for sure.
about a player that
Probably cheese with him.
shot 38% from 3 last year. When you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the offensive end, hell, if you have D'Angelo Russell on one of his hot nights, or Austin Reeves doing his thing and the shot is falling, there's going to be some open looks to go around. Floor spacing is going to be fantastic for Christian Wood to operate. The LeBron James pick and roll is going to be there for him, especially when Anthony Davis goes to the bench. There's so
I do like how Christian Wood plays. I can't deny it. I can't. Like, offensively.
That I think this is a home run. This was the best play for him, and it seems like he agrees, because he even tweeted
All right,
out
guys. Oh, what did he tweet?
on X. Yes, it's called X now. I'm still not over it. It's always been my dream to be a Laker.
All right, Christian. This is all we got for this video, man. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.